Outside, Smart. Clark a screen on Giddey. Bain, no good. Chicago's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. When you look at the NBA, Shams, any changes you'd like to see?
To me, it's having players stay healthy, right? I would love to have a rule that players just play and the top players are there playing the most meaningful moments of regular season games and allowing players to have freedom defensively. And the league can find plenty of other ways to discourage players, but to allow players to really be there in the big moments, defend at a high level. And I would just love to have a healthy serum that we can spread around the league and keep these guys on the floor.
I think here at the table, we're all nodding our heads, looking up and down. We all agree completely with what you're saying. Smart misses. The Bulls leading by 7. 52 seconds left to play in the first. The shot's good from Smith.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D. I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so...
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. For Chicago, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And the first one at the line is good. And Memphis making a change here. Morant's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Vucevic. And Ball subbed in for Levine.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Now here's Morant. He's got 9. Smart passes to Clark. Pass to Morant. And he drives in. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Defenses have tried to figure out a way to stop Morant's drive, but his agility and strength ensures that he's always going to get a shot.
Both free throws good from Morant.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
The Grizzlies have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. "12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Smart for the 3. And that one is off. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Pulls out front, up by 6. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Filling in the perimeter slots, it's Smart and Bain. Williams is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Hey, Shams, we know you've reported on so many big trades that did happen. Were there ever a few that were close to happening but may have fallen apart at the 11th hour?
I always wait until things are 100% confirmed, but listen, there's always a trade or two that's viewed as done, but just does not happen, whether it sours, whether something falls apart. There's always one deal or two that falls apart at the trade deadline or in the offseason. But I try to wait as best I can and make sure that when I report, it is confirmed.
Outstanding. Outside, Bain. Morant scanning the floor. Back to Bain from deep. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
What I love about Bane is how efficient he is, and it's because he's an high IQ player.
Here's Flash. He's got 23. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Outside, ball. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Flash. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Flash has got 8 points here in this quarter. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Morant outside. That one, no good. Excellent D there from Ball. Here's Flash. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
And finished off by Morant.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And it's Morant missing.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
And you look at the way the league is moving now, Shams, are there less big trades than when you started or more?
Perhaps a little bit less, but listen, the league is trying to keep parity in this league and allow teams to be able to keep their homegrown stars. But there's always going to be plenty of interest, and that level of interest, not only from players from competing teams, but fans' interest, it's never been higher.
And there's never any hesitancy, right? If a team feels they can get better, for whatever reason and however they do it, I don't think there's any hesitancy to pulling the trigger.
Particularly when you're on the cusp of potentially winning a championship or competing, whether it's competing for the playoffs, competing for a title. If you can make one move that takes you from point A to point B, teams and general managers want to do it.
Well said. And here are the Bulls now, after Marcus Smart missing on that last three-pointer.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now. In the D.
Outside, Bane. Back to Morant. Back to Bane. Over Levine. No good off the back of the rim.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Here's Flash. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Oh, there's nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
Outside, Bane. It's Jackson atop the key. Outside Jackson. Payne for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
And here's Morant following the 3 from Flash. Smart on the wing. Hey, Shams, no one is keyed on the league like you. Is there an under-the-radar trend that you're seeing around the NBA, or the next thing that you're anticipating may happen with the way the league will sway one way or the other?
Talking to executives around the league, it's clear that length has been very important, but having players that do multiple things and are versatile, that is of the utmost importance right now. We saw what happened with the Celtics winning a championship this year. I think that certainly is going to have an impact on how teams are going to build moving forward. Like the Celtics, you want to have players, 3 to 5 players that are playing heavy minutes for you, that are doing everything out there on the floor, not just one particular move.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Now Morant. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
And then there was his passing. And when he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates. They just couldn't figure out how to defend it.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Pass to Levine. Here's Flash. And he's got 41. Ball from long range. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
On the wing, Jackson. Back to Morant. Excellent D there from Ball. The Bulls leading by 23. Here's Flash. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Memphis has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Right side, Smart. He takes it in, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Chicago called for the foul.
What a slash right there from Smart. So good at putting defenders in tough spots.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
And that one misses. Hey, Shams, I know you cover the league like no one else, but I've seen your jump shot. You have a sweet J. You must have played organized ball, I'm assuming.
I played a little bit in high school, Kevin, but once I got cut in high school, that's when I knew my career path would have to trend into what I'm doing now, into writing and covering the NBA. But listen, I have a lot of confidence in my jump shot, watching players like Steph Curry shoot the basketball. I'm not trying to give any comparisons, but I do love to shoot the ball. That is the one thing I know I can do decently on the field.
I know. I love your answer.
Not much else, but I can shoot.
His play just keeps getting better, clearly building on the foundation of that strong first quarter.
Outside Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Offensive rebound. Bain. Pass to Aldama. Back to Smart for 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
The kick out to Williams. Here's Flash, guarded by Jackson. Nice crossover to get that one. Flash has got 48.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Jackson misses. Levine against Jackson. Fires for 3. And again, that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And here's Smart. Last time out, he had 13 points. Again, the miss by Jackson.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Williams a screen. Here's Flash. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Flash has got 53.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really.
Times when the league brought in that 65 game played rule. It sure seemed to motivate players to suit up.
Those awards aren't just about prestige, Kevin. They're about cold, hard cash. And every summer, we're going to see records set for the biggest contract in NBA history. Every summer that goes by, and that certainly has an effect on players wanting to play and players being in the lineup. Now with the 65 games played rule, there is an incentive for all NBA team and different accolades.
Yes, well said. And for Memphis, their shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. Pass to Aldama. Now Bane. Fades back. Bane with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, with the Grizzlies' injuries last season, there was a lot put on Jaren Jackson Jr.'s plate. Coach Taylor Jenkins says he loves the challenge and the growth opportunity. Jackson said, you always work on everything. You work on your game because you love it. And if you get a chance to use it, great. Kevin, back to you.
And he's always working on his game. All right, David, we thank you for that report.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much.
Connects again.
And it's 60 points again now, 3 times.
I mean, right, 3 times. He's now tied for the third most 60-point games in a single campaign. Here's Bane. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
There's Bane using his size at the rim.
Smith outside. Pass to Flash. 35 seconds left to play here in the half. Good work there as it goes.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Outside, Bane. To the paint. Here's Aldama. Banked in off the glass. Aldama's got 6 points.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Pass to Flash. Nifty move. And he can't bank that one in. Smart passes to Bane. Misses the 3. And so it's Chicago out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Memphis Grizzlies.
I'll say this. Yeah, you want to protect the paint. But when you're getting killed from long range, you have to make the adjustment defensively. They're not going to win like this.
Seems highly unlikely, indeed. Okay, now let's see what's going on around the league in terms of injuries.
When Tatum's not out there, the lineup takes a major hit. He's at the center of what they do offensively, and they ask him to guard the league's best wings.
No question, Shaq, a painful loss at both ends. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Flash has been exceptional here, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
So for Chicago right now, Levine and Williams up in the forward positions. Flash out there with Ball, and it's Smith in at the 5. Ball with the bucket.
And Ball, such a high IQ player, superb at knowing when to take that triple.
Morant kicks to Bain. The tray. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Morant passes to Jackson. To the inside. Here's Bain. Back to Jackson. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Bain passes to Flash. Back to Levine. Here's Flash. And it's off from three-point range.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
When it comes to the league's most physical defenders, Richard, look no further than Marcus Smart.
Yeah, he's someone that has no problem sacrificing his body. Whether that's taking charges or diving after loose balls, he is relentless.
And Bain no good on that one. RJ, for the Bulls, their last 2 seasons have ended with losses in the play-in.
Yeah, they finished as the 9th seed both years and won their first play-in games. But that second play-in game has been a problem, which is why they need to set themselves up better during the regular season.
And so Levine will bring it up now for Chicago. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Grizzlies have gone 0-4 from the field in the second half, yet to find the mark. Pass to Aldama. Beyond the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Aldama's got 9 points.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Good! Another from 3.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for 3-point shots made. Jackson a screen on Ball. The 3 from Morant. Chicago grabs the miss. Smith's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. After earning the number 2 seed in the 2023 playoffs, Richard, last season was a lost year because of all those injuries and other things in Memphis.
Ja Morant only played 9 games last year. Desmond Bain missed half the year. Marcus Smart out. The Grizzlies still have a lot of young talent and a very bright future.
And he knocks down the first one. Richard, for the Bulls, just one playoff appearance in their last 7 seasons.
Look, the last 4 years under Coach Billy Donovan, they've been respectable. But with all of the injuries and all of the issues, the path to true contention is probably on the other side of that long region. That is impressive. Marcus Smart just punishing the defense with that finish.
Pass to Flash. Grizzlies with the rebound. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. And that'll be the 3rd of the 4 straight at home. Morant kicks to Bain. Now Eldama. Morant outside. Clock at 6. Takes a 3. That's his 7th miss in 12 shot attempts. Here's Ball. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got 4 assists in the game. The Grizzlies have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Smart kicks to Bain. Pass to Eldama. Drains it from beyond the arc. Eldama's got 12 points in the game.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Ball with a wide open look, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Ball's got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for the Bulls. Morant passes to Eldama. Lets it go with the 3. That shot misses. Chicago's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the 3rd quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Payne for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Smith's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Levine gets the bucket.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit 3s to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Morant. And Ball with the block.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
The 3 from Morant. Rebound by Smith.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Levine passes to Flash. Outside, Ball. The 3 ball. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Pass to Eldama to stop the run. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Well, he's done his part. No doubt about it. Still yet to miss in the game.
Flash passes to Williams. They set the pick to the wing on the left from past the arc. Eldama with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Jackson finds Bain, launches it.
Tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Morant with it. Now Smith defending. Here's Smart. Off target with his 3.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Ball with the bucket.
Love whenever Ball is assertive like this. This is how dangerous he can be on offense.
Morant kicks to Smart. Looking to get back on track here. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists now tonight. Smooth sailing for Chicago. Here's Flash. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Six to shoot. There's Ball with the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the 3s in time.
Pass to Eldama. Now here's Bain. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Smith's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's Ball with the drive. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half, getting to his spots, executing with ease.
Smart kicks to Morant. Pass to Bane. Jackson setting the pick here for Bane. And a miss there on the triple.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Williams finds Ball. Here's Flash. Connects again from distance.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no...
He'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. Back to Morant. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him...
Good! Another from 3.
He is unstoppable here. Hits again from beyond the arc.
What a historic night for him. Shooting the ball, he now stands GA by himself for 3rd place in most threes all time. And Morant throws it down.
Oh, one thing about Ja, he's determined.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. On the wing, Williams. Defended by Aldama. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, Flash.
He's really been on his A game lately. You know, the way their offense is set up, it really relies on his ability. He sets the tone each time down the floor, and he's been a lot of fun to watch.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And it's G.G. Jackson in for Morant. Down low, here's Clark, and it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Outside, Levine. 1:51 left to play here in the 3rd. The kick out to Ball. Here's Flash. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Flash has got 17 now, just in the second half.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Outside, Smart. Clark finds Bane. Goes up to the stripe. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
RJ, you say this all the time. For a young player like Patrick Williams, reps are so important.
He's had a tough start to his career. 2 injuries in his first 4 years that ended his season. Every young player needs to get a rhythm. They need minutes, and they need to be healthy.
Here's Clark. Up again.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Another bucket. Wow.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in an NBA game all time. He is knocking down everything.
It's truly one of the greatest games in league history. He cannot miss. Payne for 3. And they get it back. Here's Aldama. And again, unable to change momentum here. The Bulls shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Just 1 second between the shot clock. And yet, another basket.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history. Pass to Flash. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so it's Chicago with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more in store for you right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. In the backcourt, it's Morant and Smart. Desmond Bane out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Clark in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Ball against Morant. No good that time. Now here's Levine. Not a lot of room, and the shot goes in.
An elite scorer, Levine is terrific at understanding when to pull up just like that.
And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. Right, you got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Up top, Aldama. On its way from Clark for 2. The Grizzlies with another miss. Clark's gone 2 for 5 tonight. The kick out to Ball. Here's Flash, guarded by Bane. Yet another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Aldama. Lets it go from deep. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. Here's Flash. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Now here's Morant. Clark a screen on Ball. Right side Smart. Can they get it? Sinks the triple.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Bulls have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Williams kicks to Ball. Flash passes to Levine. Over Bane. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Smart hoop by Levine. With how many teams defend him, he'll get his shot all day.
Outside, Smart. Morant with it.
Yes! And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Flash. 3-pointer. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Bane's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Smart. Excellent D there from Ball. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Here's Flash. This one for 3. And again for 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. Smart wide open. He fires. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Here's Flash. No good from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Bane passes to Smart. Here's Aldama. He's guarded by Williams. Left side, Smart. And slam dunk by Smart.
Lighter off the floor now. Smart got into better nutrition, got into better shape, and it's paying dividends.
Smith with a screen on Smart. Good! Another from 3.
And he's outclassed his own. previous record, a new number for the second most single-game triples. Just a master cannoneer.
Firing away and making a little history in the process. What an honor to witness this. What an honor to be here. He is, quite simply, as good as you'll ever see from long range.
Well, after the show he put on in the first half, you thought it would continue, but he's cooled off a little bit here now.
Fires away from way outside. Flash misses. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the act.
2 shots, foul, elbow, 2.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
That one is off. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Here's Flash. Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Rally is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. Smart deciding where to go with it. And Morant throws it down.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Good. Another from three.
The barrage continues, and he's now broken his own record. It's a new mark for the most triples ever in a game.
He said it. If anyone's going to do it, it well be me. And he keeps raising the bar. Higher and higher. Triple after triple. Catch him if you can.